foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh, the true name of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, true ancient name in the Hebrew, man. God is just a title, man. You know, Jehovah is not the name, man. There are no J's in the ancient Hebrew, man. I know E's, I know O, man. You know, by Hashem in the name, man. You know, Ba, In, Ha, The, Shem is the name, man. You know, Yahweh Shah is the true name of who the word ignorant calls Jesus Christ, man. You know, the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, man. You know, by Hashem in the name of Kodash, man. The Holy Spirit, man. You know, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutation, peace, and love to the elect around the four corners of the earth, man. You know, because that's who this for, man. We endure all things for the elect's sake, man. You know, so that, man, we go right to the scriptures, man. You know, but another thing, man, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You the true children of the Bible, man. You the true children of Israel, man. That's another thing our people don't know or understand, man. The Lord didn't die for everybody, man. You know, the Lord died only for his people, man. You know, his people are these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, a lot of our people can think this a game, man, and laugh, man. They gonna go to church tomorrow and hear some BS, man. You know, so yeah, man. Also, man, you know, just everybody on the sign, man. You know, if you can see the sign on camera, man, you true children of the nation of Israel, man. You know, the so-called white man, when you read the Bible, man, he come from the wicked land of Esau, man. He the Edomites according to the Bible, man. So when you see Esau or Edom or Idumea, which is the Greek way of saying Edom, man, which means red, that's talking about the so-called white man, man. You know, then you got the so-called Africans, man, according to the Bible, man. They the Hamites, man. You know, when you read the Bible, man, you read about the Ethiopians, the Ham, the Philistines, man, and all the Canaanites. Those are so-called Africans, man. They were the so-called Africans was one of our arch enemies, man. You know, in the Bible, man, we was always at war with them, man. You know, they was defying the name of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, so we not no Africans neither, man. You know, I'm gonna get a scripture. I'm gonna get a scripture on that, man. You know, so-called Chinese, man. You come from Moab, man. You come from you Lot two sons, man. They had by his daughter, man. The Chinese is Moab, the Japanese is Ammon, man. You know, the Elam, man. You read about Elam, man. It goes back into those East Indians, man. You know, y'all kingdom was with the kingdom of Persia, man. You know, we had the Medo-Persian Empire, man. You know, you got the so-called Arabs, man. You know, even though y'all come from, y'all was one of the sons of Abraham, man. You know, Ishmael, she was the first son of Abraham, man. The Lord bless you, man. But the promise went to Isaac, man. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think Abraham had 8 sons, man. But the promise went to none of y'all, man. The promise went to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Which Jacob consists of these people right here, man. Because Jacob's name was changed to Israel, man. Who else I'm leaving out, man? You so-called Jews, man, in the land of Israel, man. You come from, you Amalek, man. When the Lord delivered us out of the land of Egypt, man, you was the first people, we just asked to go through y'all land, man. You know? But y'all was the first people we had beef with when the Lord delivered us from under the Egyptians, man. You know, so that's another thing, man. The Egyptians had us in the captivity first, man. Those so-called Africans, man. Which they all go under come from the land of Ham, man. Because everybody descend from either Ham, Shem, or Japheth, man. You know? So-called Hawaiians, you Samoans, man. That's who you come from, man. You come from Japheth, man. You know? But with that, man, I'm gonna get that scripture, man. So because a lot of our people think we Africans, man. They think we the Egyptians, man. No, man. This Exodus chapter 11, man, verse 7, man. But you see how the Lord put all those plagues on the so-called Africans to deliver us, man? You know, so the so-called Africans, even though we was two dark-skinned nations, man, we were two different people, man. You know, it's Exodus chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel, man. So there's a difference between the so-called Africans and Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, man. There's a difference between you so-called Negroes. I'm just gonna deal with the southern tribe right here, man. We just say the whole nation of Israel, man. You know, but it's like the southern kingdom, like linking their lineage back to Africa, man. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, man. But you had a lot of history in Africa, man. You know, we fled into Africa during the 70 AD Roman persecution of the land, man. Under Titus and Domitian, man. You know, Vespasian's two sons, man. You know, but that was prophesied, man, in Luke 21 to 24, man. So that's why a lot of people think we Africans, man, because we had a lot of history in Africa, man. But we was not we was not Africans, man. You know, because Abraham, you know, it was a famine in the land during the time of Abraham, and he went into Egypt, man, and sojourned there, man. You know, but we were still two different people, man. They worship one God, they worship multiple gods, we worship one God, man. You know, God, the world called God gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, man. No other nation, man. You know. It's Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled, man. So that's what happened, man. And what was the mainland we fled into when this happened, man? Africa, man. So that's why, you know, we had a lot of history in Africa, man, but we was not no Africans, man. Calling yourself an African American, man. The land Africa come from the so-called white man, the Roman general, man. Live Scipio's Africanos, man. And then America, man, goes for the so-called white Italian explorer, man. Amerigo Vespucci, man. So when you call yourself an African American, man, you basically calling yourself by your slave master name, man. You're not no African American, man. You the Israelites according to the Bible, man. You know, we the chosen people of God, man. That's why the world, ain't nothing happened without these people. Whatever captivity we went in, that same country became the superpower on the earth, man. You know? So, but a lot of our people will say, how we the chosen people of God, man? Look at the condition we in, man. We can't stick together, we can't do this, we can't do that, man. You know, we hate each other, other nations stick together, yeah, because the Lord put the curse on us, man. And that's the scripture I'm going to go to, man. This Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to read this whole chapter, man. Because it's all according to prophecy, man. And for 2/3, hey, I'm going to say this too, man. 2/3 of our people, man, they think this a game, man. They think this a game. And laugh, man. At the men of the Lord, man. You know? Doing it out of ignorance, man. And you know, you just don't know, man. It's on your house, I shouldn't have a shot. We gonna have mercy on you, man. But like I said, 2/3 of our people gonna die, man. 2/3 of our people not gonna accept this, man. Because you'll have somebody who because that's that parable when the Lord said, you know, he had two sons. It was a man who had two sons, man. He basically told him to go work in his vineyard, man. And the first one said he gonna do it. But then he didn't, man. Then you had the second son. You know what, I could have the first and the second son mixed up, man. Then you had the second son who was like, I ain't gonna do it, but then turned around and did the work, man. Then the Lord asked, like, which one of these sons did the will of his father, man? It was the one that who actually went and done the work, man. You know, so just with that, man, only 1/3 of the nation of Israel gonna be saved right now, man. 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. 2/3 not gonna come to this truth, man. You know, so everybody coming back in their lot, man. But I'm gonna start off in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, starting at verse 1, man. Now you got the Edomites right here, man. They balling, man. They living it up, man. They living it up on Saturdays, man. They living good, man. You know, they come out, man, and it's like they don't got a care in the world, man. But guess what, man? The scriptures tell them to do that, man. Say, rejoice, O Edom. Well, this I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy 28, man. Because the so-called white man, man, which is the red man, he the devil according to the Bible, man. You know? This is Lamentations 4:21. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked, man. And I wanted to go to this scripture not to get off key. But like the scripture said, man, spirit like the wind, man, blow the whithersoever it will, man. You know. But just looking at the Edomites over here balling, man, you know, across from him, just wanted to go to the scripture, man. But the scriptures tell them to rejoice, man. But then it also say they should be drunken and make themselves naked, man. So that's what's going on right now, man. See the nakedness of the so-called white man, man. One of the ways you see that nakedness is the Lord causing their own tongue to stumble upon themselves, man. You know, they telling on each other, man, they so wicked, man. You know, because you had low-level crackers get caught up in the wickedness of the elites, man, of the lower luminaries, man. So then they want to come out and tell, man, but you still going to get judged as a nation, man. You know, you still going to get judged as a nation, man. That's not going to make you just like amongst our nation, man. When we was finna go down, you had a lot of our people selling out to the Greeks and the Romans. It ain't make a difference, man. When the Lord brought that full judgment, he wiped out, he took all of us down, man. He took us down there as a whole, man. You know? I'm gonna stop right there, man, but now I'm getting to Deuteronomy 28, man. It's Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And this shall come to pass, thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, thy God. Just gonna read verbatim, man. So people can understand, man. To observe and do all his commandments, which I have commanded thee this day, the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And this gonna happen, man, because the Lord gonna actually write all the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man. That's what the new covenant is all about, man. You know, so for somebody to say, well, you reading the Old Testament, what you think the new covenant is about, man? The Lord writing these laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, man. And if you're a so-called Latino or Hispanic, you the chosen people of the Most High, man. You know, everybody on this sign is your brother or your sister, nobody else, man. The so-called white man is our arch enemy, man. No matter how he try to act cool with you now and want to be friends with you, man. But look at the history of him and how he tried to annihilate our people, man, as a whole, man. You know, so you're a so-called Hispanic Latino, you the children of Israel, man. You the chosen people of the Most High, man. And our people need to know that. But like the Lord said, man, if we do and observe all these commandments, He's going to set us on high and put us above all the nations on the earth, man. That's why we at the bottom, man. That's why we under all nations on earth, because we didn't do and observe all these things, man. But this ain't the end. This ain't the end, man. Because that's what our people, that's what you really searching for, man. You at the bottom, go ask the so-called white man for justice. No, man. You gonna cry to the Heavenly Father, ask him for justice, man. He gonna put you above all these people like you was intended to be, man. This verse 2. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, man. You know? Blessed shall thou be in the city, and blessed shall thou be in the field. Right, man. Because that's what our people want to be, man. You want to be blessed, man. You know? But trying to be blessed on your own, trying to be blessed in America, gonna destroy you, man. Now, don't get it twisted. The Lord bless you in certain areas, man. But you want to be fully blessed, man. Which means to have all these nations in subjection to us, man. You at the top, man. You know? It said, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep, man. Our sheep. Because this is what our people striving for, man. You're not gonna get that in America, man. You came here to serve captivity, man. You came here to be punished. We, as a whole, man, came here to be punished, man, for our iniquities and sins we committed against the Most High, man, for not hearkening, man, for not doing all this, man, you know. So this is the tough love the Lord showing us, man, this punishment, man, you know. Gotta say, blessed be the fruit of thy body, man. This is reverse right now, man. Who want to have a baby in a wicked society, man? You know, where they can be riding down the street, get pulled over, the police shoot them, man. You know, so-called white man hang them. Their own people plot on them and do something to them, man. You know? So that's going to that scripture where the Lord say, it's going to be said in Jerusalem, blessed are the barren, man. That came to pass, man. You know? Because even in this land, man, you will have children, you will raise them up, and you want to raise them the right way, but if that woman ain't with, that woman against how you feel, she get all the rights according to this society, man. She get the first according to the law. They 9 times out of 10, they'll get other kids before they give to you, man. You know, so. Because it say, blessed be the fruit of thy body. But right now, no, that's not, man. You know, we fruitful. Have hard-headed kids out here, don't listen, man. You know? It say, blessed shall be thy basket and thy store, man. Going into, and this as a whole, man. You feel like you blessed as an individual, man. But if your people suffering as a whole, man, what the hell that mean you blessed as an individual, man? If everybody ain't eat, man, somebody coming to see about you, man. You know, that's just how it is, man. Your own people, they feel like you got it and they know, man. You know, that's just human nature, man. So our nation gonna be blessed as a whole, man. It ain't about no individual success, man. But I'm going to read the blessings and the curses right here, man. Because it's prophesied we going to do this, man. You know? Blessed shall thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shall thou be when thou goest out, man. You know? The Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before these 7 ways, man. And all this gonna happen, man. This is what the salvation of the nation of Israel is all about. Starting with the elect first. 2/3 gonna die, you know. They gonna be brought back in the kingdom, man. You know, through the loins of the elect men, man. They'll be saved, man. And they're going to be brought back speedily, man. But it say, the Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smite before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Who are your enemies, man? Anybody who not on this side, man. So-called white man. So-called Japanese man. So-called Chinese man, man. So-called African. So-called East Indians. So-called Arabs, man. All those people are your enemies, man. Said the Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses and in all that thou settest thy hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, man. Right, man. So we're not going to receive, we're not going to be blessed. How people striving to be blessed in this society until we put back into our own land, man. That's another thing, man. Verse 8 again. I'm going to verse 9, man. So like I was saying, man, we're not going to be blessed how we want to bless, man, till the Lord set us back in our land, man, which is the land of Israel, man. Not Africa, man. Our land is Israel, man, Jerusalem, man. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, and he has sworn unto thee, and thou shalt keep thy commandments, and thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy power and walk in his ways, man. Which we're not going to keep them perfect, and the Lord knew that, man. But all this had to be played out, man. That's how the Lord said it was going to do, man. He read the blessing and the cursing before Moses. Let the blessing rest upon us, man. During the time of King Solomon, man, and King David, you know. I think 40 years David ruled, 40 years Solomon ruled, man. You know? It's like it says, as the Lord has sworn, man, to make us a holy people unto himself, man. These are people who the Lord talking about, man. Nobody else, man. The Lord gonna make you, whether you like it or not, man. So-called Negro, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American. The Lord gonna make you a holy people unto himself and nobody else, man. If you can't accept it now and get with the plan now, you're gonna be destroyed on this side. But you're gonna come back in the kingdom and you're gonna be with it, man. You're gonna be in your right mind, man. You know? Verse 10. And all the people of the earth should see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they should be afraid of thee, man. This is why these people ain't afraid of us, man, because they know we going out. They know we not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. But guess what? They starting to get afraid because they see the elect, you know, the hopeful elect, because we just hoping, we hope we the elect, man. You know? You're not going to know, we got faith that we the elect, you know, and that's still, faith and hope is the same thing, man. But you're still not going to know until you actually be delivered, man. And the Lord say, you part of that elect, man. You know? Well done, my faithful servant, man. You know? But like I was saying, man, these nations are starting to be afraid of those, the hopeful elect. that's on the four corners of the earth pushing this word and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, man. You know, now they starting to be afraid, man, because they like, they did those guys not in or the three women. Oh, they not in derision, man. You know, they know who we are. They know who they are, man. So they like, shit, hey, the jig is up, man. You know? Verse 11. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, and in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee, man. So this gonna be as a whole nation right here, man. Not as individuals, man. Yeah, you're gonna have that 144,000, which is gonna be the governing body, man. You know, according to the rank the Lord had me set up, they gonna be on a higher level. They might have more of the blessing, but the whole nation gonna be blessed, man. They might, like I said, blessed in cattle, land, because the kingdom of heaven is gonna be established on earth, man. It's gonna be on earth, man. That will be done in earth as it is in heaven, man. So the kingdom of heaven is gonna be established on earth, and all these blessings gonna come upon us when the Lord set us in our own land, man. You know? It says, and in the fruit of thy ground, and in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee. Because the Lord made that covenant start with Abraham, man. You know? You're going to be the multitude, you're going to be the father of many nations. And many nations going to be blessed in thee. But he was like, and they go through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. The land which he swore to us was the land of Israel, man. It was called Canaan at the time, you know. But that's the Lord, the same promise the Lord made with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. He never forgot that promise, man. You know. But that's why I'm reading this. This the cursing and the blessing that Moses set, man, before us, man. It said, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. Right, man. So this how it's gonna be, man. When the Lord set up his kingdom, man, the nations get everything gonna run through these people right now in the kingdom, man. We get set in our own land, man. Right now, man, you have to go through these other nations to get what you want, man. You know, as far as the so-called white man, man. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, man. Right. So this is the everything I'm reading is part of the blessing. Deuteronomy 28 through 14, through 13 to 14. This is what the new covenant is all about, man. This that new covenant gonna be established with us, man. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. And thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, man. So the Lord finna put us above all these other nations, man. You know? And the so-called white man, he gonna be all the way at the bottom, man. When the kingdom of heaven gets set up, he gonna be in the worst slavery ever, man. We're gonna have the other nations taskmasters over him, man. Like he got them taskmasters over us, man. And this all in the Bible, man. Trying to get that glare, man. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy God, which I command thee to thee this day, to observe and to do them, and thou shalt know, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. Right, man. So that's part of that that new covenant, man, which I'm gonna get it, man. Cause we not gonna do this, man, until the Lord writes the law, statutes, and commandments to our inward parts, man. This Hebrews 8 and 8, man. It said, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, man. So this is who the new covenant for, man. Nobody else. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. So it said we continue not in his covenant, and he regarded us not. Because now we're going to go into the curses that came upon us for not continuing in his covenant, man. Well, this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. After what days, man? The days we in now, man. The times we in now, man. This is what salvation is all about. This is what the new covenant is all about, the New Testament, man. The Lord sending with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem. You know, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh, man. He sent Yahweh to die for the sins of the nation of Israel, man. Starting with the elect first, man. So this part of that new covenant, and now, I'm going to keep reading. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their minds and write them into their hearts. And I will be to them a God, and they should be to me a people. And they should not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all should know me, from the least to the greatest. Verse 12, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. So this is that new covenant, man. So the Lord writing all these laws, statutes, and commandments our inward parts, and we're going to rule the earth under these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's why I say it's going to be new heavens and new earth, man. It's going to be a new rulership and a renewed earth under the establishment of the laws, statutes, and commandments of this Bible, man. And the earth is going to flourish from then on, man. You know? In that he said a new covenant, he have made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away, man. You know? Not that the law, statutes, and commandments gonna vanish away, man. No, man. Like you said, he ain't gonna remember our sins no more, man. He gonna stone with the elect, he gonna forgive us, man. Through the blood of Yahweh. Which if you part of the elect, you already forgiven, man. You know, we just have to continue to live out our iniquities, man. Salakia, to live out our punishment, man, for the iniquities we committed, man. You know. But they say the old waxing away going until he gonna make out he gonna take that fleshly heart from us and give us a stone. He gonna take that stony heart from us and give us a fleshly heart, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments gonna be in our inward parts, and we're not gonna go off anymore, man. Let me get Michael 2 and 10 right quick, man. For a lot of people who want to be hard-headed, try to make America they kingdom, man. And try to live it up in America, man. And be blessed like these scriptures say in America. Show you what's going to happen to you, man. And you got examples in front of you like Bill Cosby, Tiger Woods, man. They're examples, man. Thinking they can live a blessed life in America, man. Under the rulership of the so-called white man. And under the rulership of the wicked, the devil, according to the Bible, man. No. It don't work that way, man. Came to America to live out our punishment, man. You know? Yeah, the Lord, you know, our iniquity is being lifted. Our punishment is being lifted slowly but surely, man. But we're still under the rulership of the so-called white man, man. So yeah, you can see where it ain't as bad as it used to be on our people, man. That's because these curses being lifted slowly but surely, man. You know? But you're looking at it from a physical standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, man. Our people in the worst condition they ever been in, man. You know? But thanks to this word, you're seeing our people starting to live again, man. Which only the elect is gonna do that, man. It's Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. So America ain't our rest, man. No matter how much money you got, all that don't matter, man. The so-called white man still can come do whatever he want to do to you, and he make the laws, man. He can shoot your son. You can be rich as hell, man. He can shoot your child down in the street and get off with it, man. Showing you this ain't our rest, man. We gonna get rest until the Lord deliver us and take us into our own land, man. You know, and put this so-called white man out of rulership, man. Because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. Right, man. America polluted, man. You got homosexuals running rampant. You got the so-called white man, man, doing whatever the hell he want to do, making all these laws, man. You know, to lock our people down, man. Put drugs in the neighborhood, guns, diseases. Then he walk around like he's so good and righteous, man. Now, when you see the so-called white man, you need to know who he is, man. He the reason why your neighborhood's like they are, man. He the reason why your kids talking back. He teach them that, man. You make laws where you can't whoop your kids. Now you thinking twice about whooping your kids. Now they hard-headed and talk back, man. Thanks to the so-called white man and the laws he made, man. And all this coming out the Bible, man. Now I ain't no Muslim, man. It's in the Bible. And your preacher done sold out to the so-called white man, so he's not going to read these scriptures I'm reading, man. He's not going to read these same scriptures I'm going into, man. And yes, the so-called white man is the devil according to the Bible. And for anybody who think I'm just making up something, if you go to church tomorrow, or you happen to talk to your pastor, ask him who is Esau in the Bible. Who is Edom, man? Who is Esau? The red man. The white man not white, he red. The word devil just means deceiver, man. He is the great deceiver, man. He deceived the whole earth, man. Got everybody thinking he the righteous and we the wicked, man. But who the one going around the whole earth dropping bombs on people, man? Killing people, man. The so-called white man, just for their resources, man. Then he want to put on the news all the black on black crime, man. But he never show how they fight amongst each other, man. The wars they have amongst each other. But look at World War I, World War II. That's white on white crime, man. Hundreds of millions of them died, man. The white on white crime they do don't compare to our crime, man. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction, man. So if you think America, you gonna live in good in America, man, and think it's gonna be all right, this place will destroy you, man. You supposed to be praying for the Lord to come deliver our people and take us into our own land, man. And take us under the rulership of this wicked white man, man. This wicked red man. He not white, he red. Get that word polluted right there in the Hebrew though, man. Because it said it's polluted, man. place is polluted. Get rest right there too, man. Now we're gonna get depart, man, because I think that definition in depart is something. It's a good it goes into just gonna get it. It say arise and depart, man. How do you depart, man? You depart spiritually, man. Stop celebrating Christmas, Easter, man. You got Father's Day tomorrow, man. And we don't supposed to be celebrating Father's Day, man. But you see how the so-called white man got it, man. Mother's Day come up, man. You gonna know a month ahead of time, man. They gonna be pushing it. They gonna be pushing Mother's Day, man. The whole month, man. I guarantee you ain't gonna forget. You gonna know it's coming, man. It's Father's Day, man. You never know it's here, man. You know why? Because they worship the Queen of Heaven, man. They push the woman to be the head in this society, man. And it started with that feminist movement in the '60s, man. That's what destroyed the Israelite family, man. The feminist movement, man. Started by the CIA, man. This the Hebrew word for depart. When it say arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, man. This the rest for the so-called white man, man. This ain't your rest. This the so-called white man. He in his salvation. He in his kingdom, man. The Hebrew word is yalak, which I'm just gonna get the key definition, man. It say live manner of life, man. So it say arise, depart. It say this manner of life is not your rest, man. So for depart right there, put manner of life. This manner of life is not your rest, man. I'm gonna get rest and see what I can get out of rest right there, man. Then I'm gonna get polluted. Resting place. Rest on Salakia. The Hebrew word is manakah, which means resting place, rest, quietness, ease, comfortable. Which I'm gonna get a precept on that, man. Because it say resting place, man. So this is not our resting place, man. But why people don't know that, man? I'm finna get the precept to that, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. See, our people lost sheep, man. You know, and they lost because of their shepherds, man. But who did the Lord, whom the word ignorantly called Jesus Christ, what did he say, man? I come only but for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Matthew 15:24, man. So that's who the Lord died for, and that's who the Lord coming back to save. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. Nobody else, man. And the confusion of faces of our people who look like the other nations, man. The elect of them, man. Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill, from government to government, basically from people to people, from philosophy to philosophy, Christianity, Islam, Masonry, Catholicism, Kemetic, Egyptology, from Negro, Black, African American, Hispanic, Latino. They have forgotten their resting place, man. Right, so your shepherds cause you to go astray, man. Because what do they do? What did the so-called, how did the so-called white man accomplish this, man? When he took us down there as a nation, man, he had something set up called missionaries, man. Where all it was he was re-educating you, man. He was indoctrinating you, man. You know, because the whole 12 tribes knew whom the world knows as Jesus Christ was a so-called dark-skinned man with woolly hair. They knew that, man. By them believing in this white Jesus now, says the word boy sure, that was forced upon them, man. Even for the so-called Native American Indians, man. And you Hispanics, Latinos, and Hispanics and Native American Indians, man. What did they used to do, man? They sold out. They sold, you know, with us when they had us in slavery. They sell us from one plantation to another, divide the family. But what do they do to y'all, man? They'll take your kids and take them to a whole another state or something, man, where they'll never see you again, man. And they'll indoctrinate them, man. That's how they was doing this, man. And one day, our people accepted this. We accepted this. It was forced upon us, man. Then eventually, after they indoctrinated you, they'll get they always gonna get one a man that look like you know, of your nation, to help continue the indoctrination, man. After they didn't indoctrinated him and got him into subjection, then yeah, they ain't gonna be there. They use your own people to do it, man. You know, even going back into their story in the Maccabees, man. It was one of the high priests, I think. But what it was Antiochus. He basically told them, look, just act like you ate pork, man. You know, just act like you ate a food abominable, man. You don't even gotta do it, man, and let the people see it, man. So they always knew to keep these people under subjection. We're gonna get them leaders of their own people, but they gonna be working for us, man. So that's how and this plan is perfectly implemented now, man. Because even during slavery, when they gave you ministers, man, he was reading scriptures like be a good slave to your master and all that, man. Keep you in slavery, and they do the same thing today, man, in these churches, man. Telling you to love the so-called white man, man, to forgive them, man. No. Forgive your people, man. Forgive your brother 70 times 7, man. But not the so-called white man, man. He gonna pay for everything he did, man. But I just wanted to get that precept on that, man. Because that word rest goes into resting place. This is not our resting place, man. And your leaders have called you to go astray that you forgot your resting place, man. Now I'm gonna get what is your resting place. Then I'm gonna go right back into the definition for polluted, man. This is Baruch. This is Baruch chapter 4. I want to start at verse. Not start at verse 8. Just get the point. For you have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and you have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you, man. Right, man. So the reason why I got that, man, is because that's the land the Lord gonna take us back to, and that's when all these blessings gonna come upon us, man. Not in America, man. This ain't your resting place, man. You said depart, rise ye and depart. This is not your rest. It is polluted. Now I'm gonna get the word polluted right there. Hebrew word is tamah, which means to be unclean, to be impure, to be or become unclean sexually, man. So this place is unclean sexually, man. Like I said, you got homosexuals running rampant. You got dykes running rampant, man. You got people committing adultery, man, whenever they get ready, man. That's how this place is sexually polluted, man. You got all type of diseases and shit, and the so-called white man created all these diseases basically to try to keep us from overpopulating them, man. You know? Then it say religiously, man. So to be unclean, or to be or become unclean religiously, man. How is it unclean religiously, man? Christianity, man. All these religions, man. The word religion in itself goes back to the Greek word religio, which means to hold back, to restrain, or to bind up, man. To hold you back, restrain, to bind you up for what? The truth, man. So it says it's unclean religiously, man. Yeah, you can be whatever you want in America, man. Whatever religion you want, man. When you start saying you're an Israelite, man, this ain't no religion. Everybody look at you crazy, man. Because this is your true heritage, man. This is what's going to save you, man. Knowing the knowledge of salvation, man. You got to get that knowledge of salvation, man. So this place is unclean religiously, man. You got the Catholic Church, man. Which all the Christian church pay their tithes to the Catholic Church, man. But you got the Catholic Church full of pedophiles, man. And it's a known fact, man. Full of pedophiles, man. Molesting these kids, messing them up mentally, man. It's a lot of the Southern Kingdom Catholics, man, but it's the majority of your Northern Kingdom, man. So-called Hispanics and Latinos, man. Man, you know these churches are religiously unclean, man. You know the Catholic Church full of pedophiles, man, because they don't allow to preach to hell wives, man. Motherfuckers fag, but they faggots anyway, man, by nature, man. So y'all better come out that Catholic Church, man. It's going to a rise and depart, man. But this place is polluted. It will destroy you with a sword of destruction, man. It's polluted religiously, sexually, then it say ceremonially, man. They just erected temples of Baal all over this place, man. They put that vibration out there, man. Why? Because the vibration, or your how about Shema Shai, man, is going throughout the four corners of the earth, man. And it's cornering everybody in, man. Nobody can't hide. It's cornering everybody in, man. You got the elect, the hopefully elect, pushing this word out. Then you got the elect of the so-called white man pushing they word out on the left-hand side, man. Trying to fight against this, man. Because this is a spiritual battle going on right now, man. It's spiritual, man. The physical gonna come, but even when the physical war come, you still, when it do get physical out here, you still gonna be looking at it spiritually, man. You know? Even when it get physical, man, you still gotta look at everything spiritually, man. Because if not, you'll faint in your mind, man. That's it, though. I wanted to get that word polluted, man. Now I'm finna go into Deuteronomy 28 on all the curses, man. Like I said, man, the pastor have caused you to forget in your resting place. Your leaders as a whole, man, they cause you to go astray, man. You know, your shepherds, man. That word shepherd goes into the Hebrew word right there is ra'ash, which means the head, man. The leadership, man. They cause you to go astray, man. Tell you to prosper in this place. This ain't your land. You think you gonna get to a point where I'm chilling, man, this is my resting place, you get destroyed with a sword of destruction, man. You know? That don't mean you can't have nothing in this society. That don't mean the Lord won't bless you with certain materials and stuff, man. That ain't what I'm talking about, man. If you get all that and think, oh, I'm chilling there, this is my rest. There's a scripture for that too, man. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, man. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Read 14 again. Thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field, man. So the curse upon us right now, man. You can't, ain't nothing you can do, man. All you can do is pray that the Lord take this curse upon off us, man. That's it. Start trying to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, and hope you part of that elect, man. When the Lord deliver us, you know, Lord willing, man, it said wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of the times, man. So when the Lord started bringing this place down, man, famine, death, mourning, you know, Lord will, you'll be counting that number to be saved, man. Cause you might be balling right now, man. You know, you ain't worrying about nothing financially or nothing, man. You know, then the economy gonna collapse, then what, man? This is what's gonna save you. This is what's gonna preserve you, man. Your money ain't gonna be worth nothing. You might have gold and silver put up, man. Scriptures tell you your gold and silver ain't gonna be able to save you in that day, man. You know, only these words, man. The wisdom and knowledge of these words, man. You know, and the Lord got to give you that spirit to understand this, man. Curse shall thy basket, curse shall be thy basket in thy store, going to thy businesses, man. As a whole, These people ain't, you ain't prospering as a whole for his business, man. Guess what, man?